If mythical Pokemon were allowed in VGC, would MAGEARNA be better than Marshadow? Mike and Kevin are about to find out. They played a game of rock, paper, scissors. Winner got Marshadow, Kevin won. Let's see who wins. Roll the intro.
Okay, I got Marshadow. I won the rock, paper, scissors, but I'm starting to think that MAGEARNA was the better one to win for.
The team Kevin built around Marshadow is actually pretty sweet. Oh my gosh.
Mike might have lost on purpose just to get MAGEARNA.
What do I even do against it? Okay.
Oh no. So, if you guys don't know what MAGEARNA does, pretty much every time something dies on the field, it gets a +1 special attack. Marshadow has this cool thing that takes stats. So that's the only thing that I have going for me. Now look at Mike's team. It's Trick Room. Thankfully, I don't actually care about that too much because I do have 2 slow things on my team. Oh, but they got Sleepy Friend. Oh, Mike, you're bringing the Among Us factor? Nasty. All right. Since my whole team is fast, like, do I really need Whim here? Like, I think I outspeed everything on Mike's side of the field except for the Regieleki. But I do have the Gastrodon to deal with that, and even the Palkia. And even the MAGEARNA. Okay, so Gastro's coming to every game here, if I had to choose. Let's just... I have a plan. I'm going to go Kyurem. And I'm going to go Gastro. Right away. See where this takes me. Bring the Marshadow because, you know, it's the Marshadow video. And are we leaving the Ensign? Are we bringing the Ensign? No, we're bringing the Ding Dong. Done. Let's go. It's time. Round 2, baby. We are currently undefeated, Michael. So what this means is that we can either continue to be undefeated or we can tie up here. That's pretty much it. Now, what we should have done in order to beat Mike was just bring Indeedee. That would have hard countered Mike.
Kyurem and Gastrodon. That's a lead. Now that is a lead that I don't really like because my Regieleki is here. But I think what I can do, actually, I can Dynamax the Regieleki, go for an Airstream on the Gastro, and maybe hit it with a Flare? You know what? Hold on. Looking at this, it makes me really want to target that Kyurem White. Because if I hit it with that Flash Cannon, actually, then I won't lose my stats. I don't want to lose my stats.
Well, part of me just wants to throw everything I have into this stupid thing. Because if it dies first, then it means it can't get any Soul Heart going. The Eleki isn't that much of a threat for me right now, I don't think, at least. So yeah, everything we got into MAGEARNA is what we have right now. Mike is also going to Dynamax here. Mike's Dynamaxing first, so that has to be the Eleki, right? So I don't think MAGEARNA outspeeds Kyurem. It's going to be big Eleki. I feel bad for this MAGEARNA. I literally threw everything I had into it. I want it gone. We're not playing the MAGEARNA game, not yet at least. We're gonna hopefully take out the MAGEARNA here. I don't see a way that they can really deal with it. I mean, of course, protect is protect, right? That is an option.
My MAGEARNA might go down here.
Now, the Eleki could always bounce, right? Go for the Max Airstream. Try to make the MAGEARNA a little bit faster. Oh, there it is. Max Airstream. Into the Gastro. Okay. Gastro took that. That's good. It's fine. That's dandy.
Oh, so even with the +1, my MAGEARNA does not outspeed, and it actually goes down to that. That's not great.
Kyurem White's Kyurem White, baby. Damn, that was damage. That was a lot of damage.
I'm gonna have to remember that for game 2, though, that it's there. But now I do have. Oh no! Look at all of the ground. Oh, the ground is just so nasty.
Yikes! I'm defensive Gastro. Lucky is a lucky. Okay, that was an incredible turn 1 for us. How does Mike come back from that?
I think I might have lost game 1 just right off the jump here. Because what do I do against ground Pokemon? Nothing with my current team. What do I do next time? I guess I bring in the Among Us. Among Us would have been good. Okay. Well, either way, let's hit him with something that does some damage here, right? It's still going to be not very effective. I would rather Airstream, honestly.
And if they do break us down to Sash, we get to unveil our secret strat. Our little secret strat. Now, there's something Mike doesn't know about this team. And that's that I didn't build this team. My friend Mocha, also known as Rowan Hall, who is like a very good VGC competitive player, built this team. Got top 16 in Secaucus, is currently undefeated in the Victory Road World Championships for Team India. Like, Rowan's a good player. He built this team because I was bored I was too busy at work. So anyway, Marshadow is going to see some screen time today. There's a fake out. Bop, not today. Going into the Marshadow, followed by another Airstream here into my Kyurem. Thankfully, no damage still. Now, we do have the capability of deleting the Aleki from the game, which is really nice.
And then the Max Quake is going to take out my Regieleki. So here's the thing. Here's the thing that I'm now thinking about with MAGEARNA. Is Soul Heart. Soul Heart. I think that's what I need to base most of my plays off of. So leading with MAGEARNA just puts a big old target like right on the front of it in the shape of a Pokeball. So if I bring out the MAGEARNA, I don't want him to swap out. I think he's gonna if he's being a little nasty boy to me today, then he'll swap out his Marshadow. I don't want that.
I'm just gonna go for the just gonna go for a Quake into Palkia. Mike might think this is BM, but I literally just don't have a dragon move, and I'll go for the close combat here on the instant. I could have doubled the instant, but it's fine. It's no big deal.
I guess let's throat chop. I'm just curious if this will take it out. I'm just curious if I'll get a turn.
Oko's Mike's instant. Hold on, that's so relevant.
Oh my gosh.
That's wild.
I am getting absolutely destroyed by this Marshadow.
I am adamant, though. I'm adamant max attack with the Sash, so.
By his team. Just by his team.
Followed by the Quake into the Palkia. Okay, so it's a Palkia one-man army here. It's the Palkia one-man army. But hey, listen, Mike is really good at... No, that's just upsetting.
I am so sad. I am so sad.
That could have crit, right? Because Spatial Run has the high crit chance. But regardless, we'll show them the Freeze Dry. We'll show them the Spectral Thief. And we'll take game one. Now, Mike is known for beating me game twos, though. Right? Mike is known for really coming back game two and ruining my whole time. So let's see how Mike can actually adjust to this. But Kyurem, disgusting. At least I know one Pokemon I'm definitely going to bring to the second battle, right?
That was a loss right from the jump. I get that. I need to bring it back in game two, bring some better leads, have a better time. Let's get into game two. I don't think he brought the, he might have brought the Whimsicott. I don't actually know what he brought as his fourth Pokemon because he destroyed me so hard with his first three. So let's bring the Amoonguss first, right? Imagining that there's going to be a Gastrodon and a Kyurem White. Does Amoonguss actually help? Yes. Yes. I'll put it to sleep. That's what I'll do. I'll put something to sleep. And then what do I use on the other side to kind of set things up here? What sets me up the best for victory? Does Porygon 2 actually help? Yeah, a little bit. Actually, hold on. I can Eerie Impulse that, right? Yeah. Why don't I do that? I'm gonna withdraw the P2. I'm gonna withdraw the Amoonguss. I'm gonna put in the P2. I really don't know what to do. Oh, I'm having such a hard time with this. That's not good. I think I'm gonna have to go Amoonguss. P2. Palkia MAGEARNA. And then who's my Dynamaxer? Probably the Palkia, maybe the MAGEARNA. I mean, MAGEARNA with Soul Heart I'm focusing so hard on the Soul Heart just because I want it to go off, and I think that if it goes off once, then it'll go off 4 times.
Mike, how many likes do we have to get on this video for Mike to change his clothes? Amoongus P. Okay, Mike wants Trick Room. This is the most. I'm gonna set Trick Room, and you're gonna hate it. Lead.
The way that I'm gonna have to go about doing this.
Now we can stall it for a turn with Fake Out, which is kind of nice.
Amoongus.
It does also put a lot of pressure on the Amoongus too. What are they tracing? Intimidate?
Oh, that's a good Intimidate. Yeah, I like that.
Thankfully, it doesn't matter too much, but insult to injury, man. I think it's like, I don't know if I hate the Trick Room for us, because I do have the Gastro on the back, so it's not like the Trick Room is going to harm us too much. So I almost don't even want to Fake It Out, and I just want to knock out the Amoongus instead. Like, hey, fine, set up Trick Room. Whatever, we'll deal with it. I just don't want to get slept during Trick Room. So if this is Sash on Amoongus, I want to eliminate it from the game.
Ooh, it's just going to start off with the Freeze Dry. That's fine.
Didn't Rage Powder here, which is interesting. But yeah, I just want to get rid of it. But I am giving Mike Trick Room.
I think I'm okay with this. I'd like to think that I'm okay with this.
Impulse. Oh, there is no Trick Room. Okay, even better.
Now the only thing is, do I bring in the MAGEARNA? Or do I bring in the Palkia and expect him to switch into Gastrodon? Because I think he's going to try and switch something into Gastrodon here. I think bringing in MAGEARNA now is the wrong move.
For them. There's no way I can knock out Palkia with Freeze Dry at -2 if Palkia Dynamax.
Listen, I think what he's going to do is he's going to swap out that Reshiram, that Kyurem, into Gastro, because he thinks that I'm going to maybe because I'm going to Spatial Rend. No, I'm just going to Dynamax here. I'm not going to Geyser. Geyser would be the wrong move. I could Quake here, actually. I could Quake the Incin.
Now, I might lose Kyurem here, but I will get a lot of damage off on Palkia. At the very least, right? Now, the Marshadow is actually very good into P2 as well, because I can't actually hit it with something, which is nice. Okay, looks like Mike's Dynamaxing the Palkia here. A big ol' spooky dragon. Gen 4 versus Gen 5. I'm not Dynamaxing though, so wish me luck.
That does so much still. Because it's Freeze Dry, obviously. It's 4 times effective. It's Freeze Dry! Wait a second. That's nasty. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at him. I'm upset at him for it.
Quake it to Instant. We thankfully have the Shucka, so we're able to take it, but they did just get special defense here. So I think that my Freeze Dry no longer KOs thanks to that special defense boost. Oh, never mind, Life Orb. Maybe it does. Let's Parting Shot here. Just leave the field. So all we gotta do is leave the field. And I think into my spectral friend, Marshadow. Air Impulse again, no Trick Room again, but now I definitely can't knock out though. That's a fact. Huh. That kind of changes things, right? I still don't want a Dynamax, I don't think. I definitely can't knock out Palkia, that's for a fact. And I don't want this P2 to get Trick Room up. I want to see how much a close combat does to a P2. Let's just go for a Freeze Dry onto Palkia. Another one.
And I swap out the MAGEARNA. Then maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to do something fun here. Now, if he chooses to double in, he's not. He is going to go for the close combat. Yep, that's good. That's fine. I can kind of take that. Kind of, sort of.
What the heck, Marshadow? This thing is dumb. This thing is real dumb. Oh, I just realized Miguel's going to get a +1, right? Yeah, Max Wormwind. And I'm going -1. Oh, this is Soul Heart doing Soul Heart things now. Okay. This is a little concerning. The cool thing here is I can steal those stats.
I'm in danger.
I'm just not sure that really does anything for us. Also, I just realized I don't really have a Dynamax option here. Okay, I think I should just go into Gastro, maybe. Does put pressure into the Magearna. Let's go for a Spectral Thief here.
Yeah, this is really bad. I'm gonna have to swap out the Magearna if I want to live. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit that, and I'm gonna swap back out into P2.
Double swaps the Magearna, okay. Maybe predicting the Astral into that, or the Spectral into that. But thankfully, no, we went into the Palkia here. It's tracing the what? Technician? Fair. Protect with Gastro. The Gastro here is just to be a nuisance for the Palkia. All right, this is -1. Let's see if we can knock out from this.
No, my boosts.
This range. We get the special defense boost. Yeep.
Ah, my Dynamax.
Oh, it crits. Oh, Mike is getting unlucky here now. This is just unlucky at this point. Oh, I crits them.
No. Okay. Magearna, I guess. Woof.
Okay, Magearna is coming out on the field. Let's go for this. Oh, nope.
Oh man, that would have been a perfect turn to use Flare Cannon. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad.
Actually, let's try to... I'm curious how much a close combat does to P2. Let's try to double P2. We want to stop Trick Room here. That's like the one way that we win, right? Oh, that did no damage. Oh, wow. Oh, we're at -1. Right, that makes sense. Okay, we are at -1.
And at least here's a Flare Cannon. Now you get to see the animation. Pew! Laser beam. And it's Focus Sash. Yeah, of course. Of course it's Focus Sash. Why wouldn't it be Focus Sash?
Ah, I think we're okay, though. Oh, and lower special attack. Oh, but White Herb. Oh, that's so smart. Ah, that's really smart. Oh, they get Trick Room up. Oh, no. Hold on.
I think Kevin has done me a kindness this day. I think Kevin might have done me a kindness. Now I have the ability to Flash Cannon.
I think the Gastro's okay. I have the Sneak. I just don't think it knocks out Magearna. I will try, though. And then we just go for the Earth Power onto P2. Thing is, we have good enough Pokemon in the back, right? Ooh, Technician's not enough, unfortunately. The Earth Power might be enough to knock out the P2, though. Oh my goodness, it lives at 1! Flash Cannon now. And is that into my... Yeah. Should I even... No, I can't Endeavor. Oh, they got the crit back. Oh, it's a crit for crit. Mike, it's fair. It's a crit for crit. We're fine. We're good.
My soul, my heart. It is wonderful. Thank you for the boost. I am boosted.
We do have Incin, which means we do get a Fake Out turn.
And here's Incineroar. Incineroar can truly just fake out my Porygon to death. And that sucks, because I didn't recover last turn. Instead, I chose to foul play the Gastrodon and do a teensy tiny bit of damage. Oops. Let's go for the recover. Let's see if we get away with it now.
Ice Beam. Bop. Okay. Are able to knock out the P2. And now Magearna. I don't believe... Oh, no. This is now +2. Oh, Oh, they outspeed. Omega outspeeds.
Wait, he didn't fake out.
Oh. I should have fake outed.
The Gastro is still faster than me, which is very annoying, but it's okay, I guess. It all kind of comes down to if if Earth Power is faster than, sorry, no, if Earth Power can take off 53 HP from my Magearna. Can Earth Power take out my Magearna? That's the question.
Now this is just an Earth Power. That should be GG unless Magearna miraculously lives this. Earth Power now into the Magearna. Will be game.
Goodbye, Kevin. You win. Congrats. Congrats, you win. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. That was not the way that this team could have been played. I had such high hopes for this team. You know, such high hopes. But it's okay.
Okay, so you got very unlucky.
Did I?
I mean, you missed the spatial turn game 1. I think that spatial could have crit. I mean, it does have like a high crit ratio.
Yes.
Could have crit my Kyurem. Could have knocked out Kyurem. And I think you missed game 2.
I might have. Honestly, I saw it a completely different way. And I'm excited actually for you to listen back to this commentary because like it was, I did not feel like I was unlucky. I felt like I was outmatched. Like right from the get-go in that first game with I believe it was Magearna and Regieleki.
Yeah.
When you sent out yours, I was just like, oh no, I don't know what I do about this. It was like Gastro and Kyurem White, right?
Yeah, I mean, Kyurem White just proved how dumb it is as a Pokemon in today's video. It's just like,
really?
If there's no Zacian, Kyurem's just dumb. It's ridiculous. Like I feel like in a world where Zacian doesn't exist, Kyurem White's gonna take over the game.
I hear
It's
that.
terrifying.
I hear that. Yeah. There was absolutely a moment in this, and maybe this was because before we started recording, Kevin was like, "Oh, there's something about this team that you're gonna find kind of funny." Was it the fact that your Kyurem White has freeze dry?
No. It was the fact that Mocha built this team because I was too busy at work.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, I got a Victory Road World competitor who is currently undefeated in the Victory Road World Championship and a top 16 player in Secaucus to build my team.
Listen, it's a good team.
It's a pretty good
It's
team.
a very good team. When that freeze dry hit my Dynamax Palkia, I was like, oh no, it has freeze dry.
I was considering Draco Meteor. I was intending on switching it when Mocha sent me the page because this isn't the exact pace that Mocha sent me. I think because Mocha had Marshadow, Kyurem, and Zacian on this team because you know how hard he likes to go.
Sure.
I was like, wait, no, that's 3 restricted. We can't do this. So I turned it into a Bronzong. But one of the things I was gonna change is I have double ice move. I have Blizzard and Freeze Dry with Earth Power and Protect. So I was gonna just have a Dragon move in there, but I guess it worked out.
Right, fair enough. All right, tell me about the rest of your team.
There was a couple of interesting niches here that I didn't get to use because you ran Trick Room. So I was like, okay, he's running Trick Room. There's no point to win because my team already outspeeds his team, right? So, but the whim was a Tailwind Helping Hand whim with the Switcheroo Eject button. So there was always an option for me to go Switcheroo Eject button and then Shadow Sneak with Technician boosted Marshadow and just like get rid of a Dynamax option if I wanted to do that. Another interesting thing that this team had is that I had Endeavor. So I had Endeavor and Focus Sash. What that means is if you smack me and bring me down to Sash, I can Endeavor the Pokemon that smacked me, then next turn Shadow Sneak it.
Oh, okay, right.
So there were little interesting things that I didn't get to use today, but you know, they're there.
Sure. I mean, my team is pretty standard. You know, like I looked at what currently exists, and Calyrex Ice is really big out there, and this is pretty much Calyrex Ice, just
Fair.
if Calyrex Ice was Magearna. But the Magearna is actually pretty cool, right? Because the Flare Cannon, the Flash Cannon, the double cannons on the Magearna, like they're just cool moves. They're really strong. I popped a White Herb on it so that
The White Herb was really cool.
Yeah, right? I could get that first Flare Cannon off without ruining the fact that I need to use it a second time. And like, really, if your Flare Cannon is doing that much damage each time, you're likely going to knock something out, get that Soul Heart boost, and then, you know, you're off to the races. It does have Trick Room and Thunder Wave, just in case I needed that little bit of tech. There were a few moments in that game where I regretted either not going for Trick Room or not going for Thunder Wave on certain turns. Namely, I believe that second to last turn with your Gastrodon, where I believe I hit it with like a foul play on the Porygon 2 instead of going for a Trick Room. I was like, why did I opt for that damage? I didn't need to do that. Just
I think that if you would have done that, I would have lost that game.
Maybe
because the way the speed tiers worked is that I guess because the instant was still there too. It's a toss up, right? Because if you would have Trick Roomed, then I would have. That last turn I doubled into your Magearna. I Earth Powered and Flare Blitzed. So
yeah,
one of the two things was gonna KO it, and I think the instant was slow. It was faster than Magearna in Trick Room. Oh, no, it was slower than Magearna in Trick Room, but the Gastro wasn't.
Right.
So even by flip-flopping the rooms, I think the same outcome would have happened. But I thought I was gonna give you Trick Room turn 1. I was like, fine, I'll go for the Among Us. I don't want to go to sleep. You can Trick Room if you want.
Slow your Gastro was. It's still outspeeding everything on my team.
It's a slug.
It's a very slow slug. So anyway, if you found a way to build your Magearna or your Marshadow team better than we could, post it down in the comments. We'd love to see how you would have built these mythicals. Between Magearna and Marshadow, I don't know which one is particularly better. That's up to you to decide. Anyway, thanks for watching. Kevin, you got anything to say?
If you enjoyed the series, show it some support. Share with your friends. Click the like button so we can make more. We have a lot of mythicals to get through. There's like, I didn't realize there were 20 mythicals. They're like 20 plus mythicals.
Quite a few.
If you guys like this, we'll keep doing them.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.